Guru Nanak himself was a person who believed that God was the same for all, and that we are all children of the same God, and all faiths must be respected equally. This is an artist impression of Guru Nanak, and although we had no photographers in those days, and we don't believe in idol worship, but this is just a reminder of Guru Nanak. The event we held today was in celebrating the 550 years of the birth of our founding Guru, our Prophet, Guru Nanak Dev Ji. He was born 550 years in Nankana side, which is now part of Pakistan, and his birth is being celebrated with a lot of pomp and great excitement, not only throughout Kenya and all the temples, but throughout Africa and all over the world. And the celebration we had today was unique because we invited people from all faiths to join us. Guru Nanak himself was a person who believed that God was the same for all, and that we are all children of the same God, and all faiths must be respected equally, that we are all one. It's a very simple message, because, but it's a very important message, because in the turbulent times we live in the 21st century, there is a lot of conflict everywhere, and the primary cause of conflict is religion. We were very fortunate to have both the High Commissioners from the Indian High Commission and from the Pakistan High Commission. As well, we also got the Bangladesh High Commission and the High Commissioner from Niger. So we're truly blessed, but it's all Guru Nanak's miracle. And the Pakistan-India situation on the border has been sealed for many years. But there is a very historic temple at Kartarpur, where Guru Nanak spent the latter part of his life. And that temple can be seen from the Indian side by the Sikhs and Guru Nanak's followers who live there, but they cannot visit it. So the very kind Prime Minister in Pakistan was approached and requested to open a corridor, and he agreed, and both the governments have cooperated, and the corridor has been built, and we see this as a corridor to peace, and it might be the starting point of the end of a lot of hostilities between the two countries.
The Kartarpur corridor also that was spoken about has been launched, and the Government of India is trying its best to ensure that we are in constant touch with the Pakistan government to try and ensure visa-free access to the shrine and that side through the Kartarpur side corridor, even to allow OCI card holders to visit the shrine. We are also trying our best to sort of increase the daily quota of people who are allowed to go there. So we are trying to liberalize that regime.
This corridor is a very forceful pointer to us that people from diverse religions and backgrounds can meet and can set aside their differences.
Because at the end of the day, initially it was one subcontinent, and after the British rule ended there, they drew a line, and one part was Pakistan and one was India. a lot of families got misplaced from their homes. Some got left in Pakistan, some came to India. But at the end of the day, like Guru Nanak said, we are all equal. We were all born in the same land, and some of them might have even the same ancestors. And over time, all the hostilities kept increasing, and then things flare up. But now was a very cordial exchange. The Indian Prime Minister also came to inaugurate the border post, and Imran Khan, the Prime Minister from Pakistan, to whom we are very grateful, came over to Kartarpur, the temple, on the day of the celebration, actually yesterday, and he sat down with all the devotees and had a meal there. So it's very touching indeed, and we hope and pray that the peace continues, and maybe the governments and the authorities can take a leaf from this gesture. Well, Guru Nanak's foundation for the Sikh faith is based on 3 principles. The first one is Naam Japo, so you remember the one God at any time, during the day or at the night, or whatever you're doing, during times of joy and during times of sorrow. And the second pillar is Kirt Karo, which means you must work hard and have an honest living. So whatever you do in your profession, do it with passion and work sincerely and be honest with your employer or be honest with your customers, and that is the philosophy. And I think the most important one, then he says, is tukocoke, which means that you must share your blessings and your wealth with those around you who are less fortunate. And this was started when his father gave him, Guru Nanak's father, gave him 20 rupees to go and set up a business. And he went out and bought groceries, and 20 rupees in those days, 550 years, was a lot of money. And he met some poor people and thought they needed some food, and so went to serve them with a meal. And that is the spirit which started what we have in our kitchens, in our temples. It's called langar, and it is witnessed at the Golden Temple, Amritsar, where over 100,000 meals are served every day. In most of the temples all over the world, you can go and get a meal, and our temple is no exception. Very famous temple in Kenya, Sikh temple Makindu, on the way to Mombasa. When you stop over, there is a meal prepared there. You see, the philosophy of Guru Nanak's kitchen also presents a very good opportunity for people from everywhere to come and socialize. It also acts as a gym. Everybody is exercising because they made a meal for 2,000 people today. And some of the gentlemen who are cooking here are amazing cooks. And it's very rare to find, because they have all the secret recipes, and every special occasions as this, they come and join us. But apart from that, we have a very good team of the local staff that we employ. Then they are also very dedicated. They're working long hours, and they are never complaining, and they're highly cooperative. I think they are the truly blessed people we have, because without them, we wouldn't be running these institutions. And the magical thing about it is that the money, the resources to run that kitchen keeps coming. You don't have to go and ask for it. It works itself out. I think as Kenyans, we are very blessed also, because if you look at our history, as we have started advancing from a relatively primitive democracy to an advanced democracy with a multi-party politics coming in. We have had times before and after elections where we ended into a lot of violence. But I always feel that the Kenyan society and the fabric of the society is very religious-minded and God-fearing. Because when we come to the temple on Sunday, we see all the people running with their children to church. As we're coming on Uhuru Highway, sometimes even the policeman is stopping us for them to cross and get into Uhuru Park. And that faith, I think, and that trust in God, which is the same God we believe in, is what is saving us. This is a beautiful land of ours, Kenya. Although we might be from different ethnic backgrounds, different tribes, but we have to have love and compassion for each other, and acceptance and forgiveness. And when all that is put together, it also goes up to those governing us to provide good governance. I wish to thank the religious fraternity in Kenya, the faith leaders who attended this very important milestone, this Sikh calendar. And we were very humbled by their presence. We look forward to meeting and cooperating with other faiths. And we pray for all of them. And we hope that we can have a very peaceful nation.